Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mike from the Retrollectors in his basement doing another pickups video. Had an epic weekend. Went to the Waterloo game swap. Met a lot of great people. Actually, getting to speak to them on in comments quite isn't the same as speaking them face to face. Got to meet Canadian Retro, CJR, J-Rock, Replayability. A bunch of these guys we met in line. Replayability and J-Rock, we met them in line. And you know what? We got there really early, as you can see in our previous video. We got there about 10 o'clock, and you know what? Shooting the shit with these guys made the time go by a lot faster, so which was great. So thanks for passing the time with us. And then while we're inside, me and Danny were like amongst the top 6 guys in there. So it was us, 2 people in front of us, and J-Rock and Replayability, or one of the Replayability guys, and behind us were the first 6. We went in, hit up the booths really fast. We only had about an hour and a half to really be in there, so we had to make our decisions really fast and get as many deals as possible. But while in there, we got to meet, like I said, Canadian Retro and CJR, and both of those guys have been watching them from, I think maybe CJR was probably at 15,000 subscribers, maybe 16, and Canadian Retro was about maybe 4 and a bit. And you know what, I've been following ever since, and I'm watching their stuff, what they pick up, and you know, I wish I was as lucky as half of these guys, especially these 2. But yeah, what I picked up over this weekend for me with the Dreamcast was epic, because I could never find this stuff anywhere in the wild. I would have to pay an arm and a leg at some booths or some flea markets or whatever, and you know which flea market I'm talking about. But yeah, we got to also meet, Ryan Airzonk, Airzonk World Champ. He hooked me up with a sick deal, and I'm gonna get you and show you guys that too. Yeah, so I start off with what I got. Me and Danny Saturday night, we went to Toy Rat. Finished work, headed up to Danny's house, and went to Toy Rat before that. So I picked up 2 games, nothing of great value, but you know what, there are filler games, but. Draconis, Cult of the Worm. I think it's a hack and slash, more like maybe like a Gauntlet kind of thing, maybe or a Diablo. Haven't played it. It's complete front and back, and the CD's in great shape. NBA 2K1. You know what? I had 2K and 2K2, so I have to fill the void there. So 2K2 complete front and back. And these were picked up at the flea market. Like I said, I'm going to start with the low end and work my way up, but yeah, I'm happy with even the low end. So let's start with Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire, complete front and back. I think I paid $5 for this. You know what? Not something I see every day. There's not many flea markets that have that. MDK 2. I found this. The guy was asking for whatever I was offering him. I showed him the value of the game. It was $11. He said, you know, how about 8? I'm like, all right, so $8. I got this $8 complete, front and back, disc in good shape. You know what? I've always see this game, and I'm never willing to buy it because everybody has it, and they have it for a ridiculous amount. You know, it's a game that's listed for about $12, maybe $9 to $12. People have it for some reason, thinking it's gold. They always have it listed for $30, $40, $50. So. Blue Stinger, I paid $10 for it. You know what? It's the value of the game, complete front and back, and disc in great shape. I'm happy that I have that now. You know, I'm not paying a retail on that. I've seen this on Kijiji. I've never picked it up because with me and Kijiji, I don't like having to go out of my way to go pick up something, especially for one game or whatever. But I've had a few deals with these people on Kijiji, but it never panned out. So. I got this. I believe I paid $27 for it, and the average price is about $30. But if you look on eBay, it goes even higher. But Grandia 2, front and back, 2 CDs, soundtrack CDs in there as well. In great shape. Manual's in great shape. Can't wait to play this because you know I've heard a lot of great things about this game. I never had this one when I started my Dreamcast collection back in '99, but can't wait to play that. I heard so many good things about it. I played this game on the NES and I loved it. I used to figure out glitches for it and you know, quick ways to get through the game as quickly as possible. Never cleared it on the NES, mind you, not too many people did clear the games back then. They just played it to kill the void. But Gauntlet Legends, a rare title. I never see this in the wild. It's complete front and back. The going price of this is about 20 bucks. The guy gave it to me for 15. CD's in great shape, and you know what? I can't wait to play this. You know, I always loved Gauntlet. It always has a place in my heart for it. This I don't see it in the wild, but I do see it really overpriced. Picked it up at actually the Grandia, and this game I picked up at Retro Replays booth. Great finds, great deal. I picked this up. Sonic Adventure 2. You know, I never really see this in the wild, and if I do, it's ridiculously priced. He hooked me up, 27 bucks for that, so it was a great deal. So thanks a lot, Mike. And last but not least, this is the creme de la creme. This game will, for some reason, the Dreamcast collector isn't very valuable, but everywhere else is. JJ Games, eBay, Amazon, the list goes on and on. It's about a $150 game. Ryan Erzonk hooked me up. I paid 75 bucks for it, and Sonic Adventure Limited Edition, complete front and back. You know what? I can't be happier. I can't be any happier than with this game. Like, this was given out at an exclusive deal. It was like a blockbuster deal that Hollywood Video, they got the Dreamcast about a month or 2 months before the Dreamcast was launched in 1999, and this was one of the playable demos that was with it. And you know what? There was only, I think, Hollywood Videos maybe in the States. I don't know, maybe 200 franchises. I have no idea. But this was out there, so there's one of 200. I'm gonna say I haven't really Googled how many there are in the wild, but I got a complete. Manual's in decent shape. The staples did come out a little bit, but it is what it is. Limited edition. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you guys can, sorry, I'm trying to get you in focus. As you can see there, 1999. The difference in the Sonic Adventure is obviously the not for resale isn't on it, but also the fact that the artwork on the back of the manual is different. So I have Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Adventure Limited Edition. This is the rarest game, one of the rarest games on the system, if not the rarest. Like I said, there was a limited print, and it's in my collection. I'm gonna put it right beside that bad boy, Cannon Spike. I don't know if you guys can see that. Shenmue's beside that. This bad boy is going to go probably in the same thing in a picture frame or whatever, and I'm going to put that with it. If you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, you guys can see other rare games that I have in my collection. Hit us up on all social media. Again, like I said, Twitter at the Retrollectors, Facebook the Retrollectors, Instagram, Retrollectors. Oh boy, the list goes on and on. Again, thank you all the guys that we met at the swap. It was unbelievable finally meeting, putting a lot of faces to the names and to the comments that we have. We're trying to get to our plateau of 150 subscribers. We have a contest going. I don't know if you guys saw it in the previous any previous posts or anything like that on Facebook, but we have a contest going for your choice of one NES game. I'll post it again on Facebook. One NES game once we reach 150 subscribers. Once we're there, we'll do a random draw, and hopefully, you guys get to win. Again, thank you everybody. Canadian Retro, CJR, thank you for meeting us. We saw Sid Bolton, or Cy Bolton there. You know what? The more the merrier. It was a great show, and I can't wait for the one in April. Thanks a lot, guys.